Bethesda's first foray into the Fallout franchise was certainly a good one, but there were some things they wanted to include that didn't make it into the final game. Here are 7 things that were cut from Fallout 3. Number 7. There were several quests that were cut from Fallout 3, but one of the most interesting was called Infiltration and took place between the American Dream and Take It Back quests. The player would enter Rivet City via an underwater hatch to acquire the prototype, a mysterious energy source, for Scribe Rothschild in the Citadel. Afterwards, you would meet with Elder Lyons in his study. Number 6. The Wasteland Survival Guide quest is rather long and acts as a means of familiarizing the player with the world of the Capital Wasteland. One part of the quest that was cut involved a centaur named Clancy. How the player would interact with Clancy is a mystery, but he remained in the game files. Number 5. 2 cut terminal entries for Vault 101 can be found in Fallout 3's game files. Based on their names, Vault 101 Classroom Lesson Review and Vault 101 Lesson Review History, it's likely that these terminals were going to provide more information about Vault 101 and possibly even the pre-war world as the Vault Dwellers perceived it. However, what's actually found in these files are blah-de-blah-blah and blah-blah-blah-blah-blah, so they could have just been placeholders for other entries that Bethesda never got around to creating. Number 4. Among the many cut weapons is the lightning gun. It's a modified laser rifle that releases a cloud of flammable gas from where the laser hits a surface or a target. Immediately following impact, a cloud of gas will release itself from the point of impact and will ignite itself and release a giant fiery explosion that persists even after you leave and return to the area. Unsurprisingly, the continuous explosion would wreak havoc on the frame rate. Number 3. There's a town in the Capital Wasteland called Andale, where some strange things happen. One set of residents were Karen and Tuck Johnson. Karen was dropped from the game shortly after the Our Little Secret unmarked quest was completed. They were likely one of the other families that were said to have survived the Great War in Andale, since there are only 2 families now. The weird thing about Tuck is that there's some evidence that he was a child. In the game's files, he's referenced as an adult, but some of Bill Wilson's lines used for Junior Smith like, "How's it going, sport?" can be directed at both Junior and Tuck. Number 2. In the Replicated Man quest, where you search for a missing synth, you were supposed to encounter 2 more people along the way, Little Toe and Trigger. Trigger was a barely functioning man who wore metal armor. The 2 characters were connected, but in what ways remain a mystery. If the player offers Little Toe a bribe, they could learn that slavers had previously sent someone to Rivet City to look for the escaped synth. Number 1. You can find a few holotapes in Fallout 3's Operation Anchorage DLC, as well as Gary 23, a Gary clone from Vault 108 that was kidnapped by Defender Moral. You can find Gary 23 in a locked room across from Protector McGraw. He is now missing an arm. His arm was cut off by someone from Morrow's team after failing to remove the Pip-Boy. A holotape was cut from Operation Anchorage that provided some information about how that attempt went.
Gary?
Listen, son, I know Morello was rough on you. I'm sorry, I really am.
Gary? Gary?
Right, you can drop the act now. I'm not here to hurt you.
Gary?
Look, just remove the Pip-Boy and we can part ways.
Gary! Gary!
You know what? Fuck this. Hand me that saw and turn off the recorder.
Alright, that's going to do it for this video about 7 things that were cut from Fallout 3. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything, leave a like. Leave a dislike if you didn't enjoy the video or didn't learn anything. Follow me on Twitter at Mitten Squad. My name is Paul of Mitten Squad. Have a wonderful day.